Good morning, guys. Gotta start off on a somber note. As the saying goes, heavy is the head that wears the crown, and that's me this morning. And that's because I gotta make a decision where I will have people against me. So Wednesday we had a competition where there was a little room for creativity, let's say. Some people found that creativity, that loophole, and that was using a wall in the socks challenge. And we've deliberated and talked about it a whole lot. And in the end, I'm making the call. I think we have to count it. I think we have to give my man, Michael Pacapanicha, the win. I mean, because here's the thing. He wasn't the only one. There were a few who used backboards, and yet he had a huge margin of victory at 25 compared to the second place person at 10, and everyone else was in a tight grouping. So I feel like he deserves it, and that's why we're giving it to him. All right. Sorry for that long intro. Just had to get that off my chest. So here's a couple things to know. With the scoring, when we have points in the far right column, we add the ties together. So if they got the same score, add the ties together, divide by the amount of people tied, and then those points go to that individual and to their overall class score as well. I want to remind you about the bonus challenges. Make sure you get those done before tomorrow night. Any bonus challenges that we have put out there so far are due Saturday night by midnight. So make sure you get those in, and what we'll be able to do is tally up all the points and release a new total for the classes, and at that point we'll release the top 10 individual scores. A couple things for next week you need to know. You need some items. Here are the ones you need. You need to keep the ones you already have, and you're going to need to get quarters, Oreos, and a deck of cards. Quarters, Oreos, and a deck of cards.
Hey everyone, hope you're enjoying your break. We have our next challenge for you. All this one involves is solo cups and index cards or cut pieces of construction paper. You're not going to want to use an 8.5 by 11 just because it'll make this really difficult. This challenge isn't about speed, it's all about finesse, so you don't have to time yourself doing this. It's just a matter of how many cups you can stack and still successfully unstack them. Start by building your tower. The higher you get your tower, the more points you're going to get, but you still have to successfully unstack your tower. So you build your tower alternating solo cups and index cards. Once you get it as high as you want, you have to remove the index cards one at a time to restack your cups. While you're pulling out your index cards, you can't hold your tower or keep it from falling in any way. Remember, your submissions have to be in by 8:15. Those are the forms. You can submit as many forms as you want, but only submit one video. That video is due by 9, and it has to be your highest tower or your best attempt. If your video gets too long or whatever, you don't have to include yourself building it. It can just be starting at your highest tower and then you pulling out the index cards.